I am Ifechukwu Moyali with the news. The Public Relations Officer of Iwako Youth Congress in Ahoda East, Hector Chinem, and the wanted gang leader accused of killing police DPO David Gift, also called Tubaba today, traded words over the insecurity in Ahoda. They were both guests on Nigeria Info FM's Morning Crossfire. Mr. Chinem during the interview said the wanted suspect never participated in the amnesty program led by the late DPO Bako Ambashin. He also accused Tubaba of being involved in the killing of prominent people in Ahoda East.
Politicians use these boys against the masses because this court activity started going on because politicians could not retrieve those guns. There are gunmen in Ekpeland. When Bako came, there was a synergy with Bako and these boys. Bring out your gun. We submitted it to the police. The amnesties in June 2019. The names that were being captured and in the picture, Tubaba's name was not being found. Tubaba should also come out and feel free. I'm moving around as a young man that want to enjoy peace.
Responding, Tubaba, who has a bounty on his head, denied killing traditional rulers in Ahoda East.
If you watch all the whole things when they talk, all of them are lie, they talk like that. Because this boy, when they were mission they could AK, now he give and gun. They then some you gone to them. Get those boys they more than 10 AK, but they give SB Abako 2 AK with 1 pump. And all of them nine people then when you need to work with. We say we no go submit that can carry something with the submit. So when make this fair land.
The Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG, in charge of Zone 16 Bayelsa and River State, Paul Ojeka, says policing in River State is complex due to its metropolitan nature. AIG Ojeka said this while addressing management and officers of the command at the police officer mess in Port Harcourt.
Because of the metropolitan nature of Port Harcourt, crime is sometimes high. There is oil in River State. So we have international communities here. We have people from all over the world coming in to do business. And sometimes we also have people of the underworld and criminals. So policing River State is not easy. I want to thank the Commissioner of Police for his job so far.
Earlier, the Commissioner of Police in River State, Olatunji Disu, spoke on some of the challenges impeding the operations of the command in the fight against crime.
The command is faced with a lot of challenges, but not limited to shortage of arms and ammunition, shortage of anti-riot equipment such as smoke cartridges, smoke grenades, ballistic helmets, riot equipment, riot gunners, riot smokes, dearth of armored personnel vehicles, that's the APC, insufficient number of gunboats and marine police equipment, inadequate number of patrol vehicles, shortage of barrack accommodation for officers and men. In view of the above, may I respectfully plead with the Assistant Inspector General of Police to kindly look into some of these challenges facing the command.
An activist, Nyekachi Ibrahim, is asking the River State Police Commissioner Tunji Disu to investigate the circumstances leading to the discharge of the alleged internet fraudsters who buried a baby around the Eagle Island, Port Harcourt. Recall that in August, the police worked with the Falga Security Watch to arrest 12 suspects in connection with a crime around the Andoni waterfront in Eagle Island. Speaking to correspondent Onyekachi Nwosu during a protest at State Police Headquarters yesterday, Mr. Onyekachi accused the IPO handling the case of compromise.
The police only told us they have charged the boys to court. I say, which court did you charge the boys to? Say court 10. I went to court 10 and court 10 said, magistrate court 10 in Port Harcourt said they did not handle such and prosecutor made register it. And they said they don't have knowledge of this. So I went back to the IPO. I said, IPO, Mr. First, give me the deal so that I can trace the fine. For now, I got information that they want to release the boys on bail. They were negotiating 5 million and 3 million to release the boys. So finally, he has made this thing by releasing the boys on bail. So the boys have already gone on bail and he's lying to me that he took them to court.
The police have not spoken on this. Now, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA River State Command, is seeking partnership from school principals to enhance awareness in the war against drug abuse in the state. Assistant Commandant General Narcotics NDLEA Zone N, Antonia Ede, during a meeting with school principals in Port Harcourt, said this. Listen.
Our responses to their behavior will largely create opportunities to enhance a crime-free society. Therefore, our collective responsibility in this regard is very crucial. Please, as parents, as teachers, as principals, we all have a role to play let's not shy away from it. It used to be said earlier that it takes the community to raise a child. I know these days society is becoming, oh, it's me and my family. When a child is trained well, that benefit does not only go to the family, immediate family, it goes to the larger society. So all of us are major stakeholders in this regard.
Elsewhere, Kaduna State Governor Uba Sani has faulted the claims of the defense headquarters, attributing the reason for the airstrike in the Tudunbiri community to terrorists embedding themselves with civilians. Governor Sani, speaking on Channels Television, described the statement as careless, insisting that such claims need to be verified before taking such decisions. Still to come, Governor Fubara says he will not surrender his mandate to intimidation. Stay with us. Governor Siminalayi Fubara says he will not surrender his mandate to intimidation and blackmail. The governor said this when he addressed the State Council of Traditional Rulers at their office in Port Harcourt yesterday.
These are trying times. Let us not forget that Rivers State is our collective inheritance. Presently under my watch, to protect, to defend, and to advance. I assure you that I will not fail in this responsibility, nor will I surrender our mandate of progress to intimidation, blackmail, and deliberate sabotage, and recommit myself to the path of peace, as there is nothing to gain in a state of endless crisis.
He also charged the traditional rulers to speak truth to power.
Our administration will continue to accord respect to the traditional institution. As traditional rulers, you embody the conscience of the state. You must have the integrity, not to compromise your neutrality, and the courage to speak truth to power. It's important. Look at me and tell me the truth, and remain firmly committed to working together to build a better future for everyone.
Earlier, the chairman of the River State Traditional Rulers Council, Sergeant Oha Awuse, warned those distracting the governor to stop. He assured Governor Fubara of the support of the traditional rulers.
This council will continue to support our governor. All those outside parading themselves, whatever trying to spoil things, should stop forthwith. They must stop forthwith. 1 million social media influencer cannot win one local government election. They should allow you to walk.
And now in business, data from the Central Bank of Nigeria has shown that Nigeria recorded $11 billion foreign exchange inflow in July and August. The CBN's August economic report on foreign exchange flows through the economy showed that August's figure rose by 5.8% from July. In entertainment, 95.9 Cool FM Port Harcourt has emerged as winner of the Radio Station of the Year for the second time in a row at the 2023 Galaxy Music Awards. It is in recognition of the station's contribution to the growth of the music and entertainment industry over the years. And now in sports, Manchester United are willing to listen to offers for 31-year-old Brazil midfielder Casemiro, French defender Rafael Varane, and England winger Jadon Sancho. This is as manager Erik ten Hag attempts to trim down his squad. On the international scene, Zimbabwe and Botswana are working on a bilateral deal to scrap visa requirement for each other's citizens. They join the growing wave of African countries easing entry restrictions for visitors from the continent. And that's a wrap on the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. A youth leader and wanted suspect, Tubaba, have traded words over the insecurity in Ahoda River State. Governor Fubara says he will not surrender his mandate to intimidation. Kaduna State Governor has faulted the Defense Headquarters' reason for the airstrike on civilians. And on the foreign scene, Zimbabwe and Botswana have announced a visa-free travel deal. The news was edited by Martha Okerinkem. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifichi Kumoyeli. Many thanks for listening.